Howdy heartthrobs, out again. I have been lucky enough to book every Friday and Monday off until Christmas, so I'm going to get some bleeding camps in while I can, because it ain't always that easy. I'm off scouting today for another new spot. Don't know where I'm going to end up. I don't know what it's going to look like. It is wet, it is meant to rain in a bit. I have got my Lavvu with me, so I could be getting wet. But there you go. Oh, another lovely woodland. I was going to do a long walk and end up on top of the hills today, but sod it. I haven't had my Lavvu out in ages. So, you know the drills. B-roll, that sort of shizzle. And then I'll set up. Tap bite.
What's that lurking in the woods? Is it a bear pulling its pud? Oh no, it's Nobby on the prowl again. Scratching his back against a tree, then digs a ditch and bends both knees to squat above it, dumping wild and free. Nobby, 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 pot man and pot beast, to cook a roadkill feast for you. Nobby, 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 you can find him in the woods, gotta wonder what he's up to.
This ground is proper wet and boggy, and I mean, look, I don't know if you can see it or not, but when you're treading it, you go down about half a foot, and these boots are not the grippiest, so I've been all over the place on them. Anyway, with it being wet, last time I was here, especially in these trousers, which are awesome trousers and accompany me on every single trip, by the way. That aside, they've got stretchy panels in them for movement. And all along the backs of my legs, my crotch and ankles, I got savaged by mozzies last time. So I didn't want to put DEET on. And with it being this boggy, I think I'm going to have to. Anyhow, still trying to find a spot where I can't be seen. Onwards and upwards. There's a water source. Looking up, looking up. Right, I found a clearing. It's not ideal. I'm definitely not going to get disturbed. Definitely not. But as you can see, it's quite brambly underneath and the ground is really loose. So pegging out my Lavvu might be a little bit of an issue. I'll clear some ground and have a look. The other thing as well, there's lots of signs of life around here that I've seen, not necessarily human interaction. The good news is, with all of this stuff around, I'll definitely hear them coming. But I can't see anyone walking that route I've just walked in, because I made the path myself. And once my Lavvu's up, about yay high, yeah, people ain't seeing that. Right, time to stop talking about it and get the bad boy up.
He looks a state surprised at Hammock takes that way. Yeah, he's no oil painting, that's for sure.
You know what? Change your plan. I started clearing that area, and underneath it all was a load of young oak. I'm going to start battering them down just so I can have a kip. Also, I heard people up this way walking their dogs, which means I must be close to a path. So if I get onto the path and then straight back off of the path, I obviously come too deep into the woods to start. And now I know where I am. It's very close to a place I've been many times before. Might be worth a look. Might be worth a look. Well, I know it's good up there. The only thing is, I know it's used, which means I can't set up too early. I don't want to set up. So I'm going to set up. Alright. Here we go, here we go. Different route in, same place. I'm hoping that all this water that surrounds it will put people off. Spot one. Old Faithful, slightly uneven, soft ground underfoot. Spot two. Still a little bit even ground, much more open. Obviously been used before by some bushcraft leaders. Closer or more accessible to dog walkers. So I think spot three could be a winner. So hopefully you can tell that I'm actually quite deep into the woods. How do people do it? Dirty knobheads. I mean, it's a proper mission to get here, and you're just chucking shit on the floor. I'm taking it out with me, obviously. I need to keep moving, get the spot free. Spot three. A little bit of a slope. Got trees from a ridgeline. Very well protected behind. And as you can see, fallen tree there to give us a little bit of a something to break up the outline of the Lavvu. I think spot three wins, beside which my face is leaking far too much for me not to stop. Let's put this thing up.
Fools at all. He's got a friend with just one body. Down we know he loves us all, but we never let it show. Nobby, 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 Nobby. Pop man and pop beast.
Right, so quick little tip for everyone. When you're tying a ridgeline and you're no good at knots, I'm okay at knots, but I'm showing you something simple. As you can see, fairly tight over that span. All I've got on the end of the paracord is a loop, a second bit of paracord just wrapped around the tree, tied with a bow. And you can tighten that as much as you want, put it up as high and low as you want. Really simple. Don't have to be hard.
Nobby, Nobby, Nobby. You're gonna find him in the woods, gotta wonder what he's up to. Get a fire going, chuck a rabbit on, maybe a wood pigeon will save the bacon grill till morning. And he's gonna try a running.
So she's up. There she is, as you can see, suspended from a tree line. Just put a stick in there, wrap me bungee around it over the top of the what do you call it, adjusted it as needed. I've kept it down low to give me more room to lay. There's ample room in there, loads. But the best thing about these things, I'll just walk away from it, not very far, and you'll see how it blends in. Yeah, barely see it already, look. So anyone that comes off of the main drag and comes this far, which generally they don't, they stick up there. If they do come this far, I am, what, 25 yards away from that. So even if you're walking past, you're barely seeing it. Happy days. I bought with me today, I got myself a new stove. Cheap and cheerful, like a firebox-ish stove, folding fire stove, off of eBay. I think I paid about 12 quid for it. It's just bigger and not as fiddly as the other ones I use. Not as good as the wood gas, I'm guessing, but I've not tried it yet. So I'm going to go out, plenty of dead standing for me to snap up, and get me a brew on. Might use me meths until it gets dark, but there we go, set up. Right then, kit nerds, what I've got in there is a pound shop tarp, got a Decathlon cheap and nasty foam roll mat. I have got a multi-mat 3/4 length inflatable insulated roll mat, which has popped but still gives me a little bit. British Army bivvy bag, Snowbird 3 or Snowbird -3 sleeping bag from Naturehike, sitting on my Naturehike chair, carrying everything in my old patrol pack. Good enough for you? Let's have a look at this stove. Right, generic. I know Lixada do a version of it, and many other people do a version of it. That ain't good. That's come out straight away. Where's that from? That one there. Is it? That really ain't good. First impressions when that falls straight out and I can't see which one it is. Ain't that one. It's that one. Right, that'll be an easy fix. So, as you can see, it folds up, you get your pans and everything, they go inside. You literally open her up, flip the grill down, that makes it solid. You've got a pan, tray thing for the bottom, slides in there, and a grill for the top. Right, as you know, I don't cock about. I bought this, no one sent me anything like that. I just want to try it out because I found my ones that you put together, they fall apart, they're a bit of a pain in the arse, they warp when they're hot and can pop open and all sorts of stuff. Serve a purpose, but as you can see with this, the dowels that go down and hold, two of those have come out now. It's still sturdy, I reckon. Let's have a look. If you put the handles up, yep, that'll hold your grill on as well. Stop that switch sliding away. I'm going to stick my Trangia stove in there and make a brew on top, but normally you'd feed your fire through there, cook on top of that, be it a pan, be it the steak straight on. 12 quid I paid. The only other really annoying thing about it, which I'll show you, is it comes wrapped completely in this blue plastic, and it's a nightmare to try and get off, and I've got little bits left all over. Did you see that fall out then? Bastard. Yeah, little bits left all over, which are obviously going to melt off when I light it. But it don't look too bad. It looks fairly solid. It looks like a reasonable bit of kit. Time will tell, won't it? Yeah, little stove ain't doing too bad at the minute. It's alright, isn't it? Keeping the mozzies away, and there are plenty of bloody mozzies. I'm glad I got my face net for tonight. No one been through yet. I've got my local Robin keep joining me. Every time I come out here he joins me. Trying to get an up close picture of him. Harder than it looks. Proper cup of coffee like. Half a cup of espresso topped up with cold water. Whew. Won't be going to bed early at night. So as you can see, all these downed trees up here, I've just been out harvesting some fat wood. Loads of it. Happy days. You know, fuel crisis and that, always good. Fast losing light. I'm getting hungry. So I'm going to start my dinner. And today, I'll be having pigeon breast, bat, with a bit of barbecue sauce. Got some decent embers in there, not a raging flame. It's definitely hot enough by the looks of it. Got a couple of ewes in. Don't need long, a few minutes on each side. If you overcook them, they taste of liver. But I like liver. If you cook them just right, they taste like fillet beef. A little bit bloody in the middle. Make sure they're not sticking. Where's that squirt gone? A bit more of that, I reckon. On the meat itself. Simple as that, really. Where's that? Let me wash my hands. I need to find me water to wash my hands. I'll show you how it looks in that sort of shizzle. Have a look at that. Oh. Let's have a little look-see. Wild ginger Bruce knife made out of a saw blade. Oh. I remembered sauce this time. Probably out of date because I'll never go to Mackie D's. Now, thick pigeon breast in a bat. That is proper eating. Oh, proper dark now. It's that time. Just gone 8 o'clock. I'm fed up, as in I've eaten, not moody. Sitting here watching Nature's TV. And I'll probably have an early night, as usual. Put a podcast on, expand my mind. Gotta say, this little stove's been really good. Can't see any warping or anything. The thing's falling out, you know, easily fixed, innit? It was only cheap, about 12 quid I paid. Just cooked me food, made me coffee. And now it's keeping the bugs away and giving me entertainment. You ain't got to get much more out of me. I'll bring you in when I'm in my Lavvu. Do like them because they stay pitch black. Not that it matters, because my missus is picking me up at 7 o'clock, which means I'm going to be walking out in the dark again. Proper chilled night. The bird song was phenomenal. That robin's buggered off now, even though he's with me all night. Squirrels have been around. Nearly topped up my pigeon and all. But didn't bother. Anyhow, I'm waffling shite. See you in the Voo. Alright, I'm in bed. Got me ball bags around my neck. I should really have explained that, shouldn't I? This has got little neck knackers that go around your neck when you pull them up to keep your neck warm when you're asleep. Yeah, look, loads of room in this without the pole. Loads of room. Forgot how warm it is in here and all. This sleeping bag's definitely overkill tonight. I'm in a t-shirt, my pants, and I'm warm. Anyway, lights going off, Joe Rogan's going on, and I will stop boring the bejesus. Well, battery died mid-chat. Yeah, I'm going to stop boring the bejesus out here. I haven't even got a battery charge. I've got a battery charger. I bought the wrong lead out with me because I'm a prat. I also forgot me bleeding headnet, which I didn't forget. I pulled out, just forgot to put it in my pocket, so I could wake up with a slug in my mouth. See you in the morning. Morning. It is 5 o'clock. I actually slept really well, but my body does feel rather broken. I hate kipping on the ground. Oh, I need to get up, pack up, and start walking through a dark forest to meet my wife. Should have just driven in myself, really, or walked. Stop being a lazy sod. I feel like I'll be filled in. If there's anything to show you along the way, I will, but it's pitch black outside.
Beast to cook a roadkill feast for you. Nobby, Nobby, Nobby. You can find him in the woods, gotta wonder what he's up to. Nobby, Nobby, Nobby. Man, pot beast to cook a roadkill feast for you. Nobby, Nobby, Nobby. You can find him in the woods, gotta wonder what he's up to.
You ain't going to see squat, but nothing left. Only memories. I've got to walk through this thick, pitch black forest with my wee willy winky light. So until next time, ta-da. Don't forget to like, comment and all that shizzle.